Hi everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and we are going to make an ink blended Christmas postage collage card. Now this is going to be one way to use this set, but I do have another video on the LDRS Creative YouTube channel using the same stencil and stamp die combo if you want to see even more inspiration using this set. Now this kit comes with a 3-piece layering stencil set, a stamp set that you can use to embellish your design, and then there's also the postage collage die, which is what you're going to need to cut out your stenciled piece to create that postage stamp effect. So I'm going to start with that first stencil, and it is noted with an etched 1 in the bottom right hand corner. And I am going to just start ink blending here. I'm going to be using mini blender daubers and traditional Christmas colors from LDRS Creative inks. I'm going to start with my reds, and I'm using smaller ink daubers just so that I don't have to do a lot of masking. I will be doing some masking, as you'll see here, with some masking tape just to make my life a bit easier, but using this mix of the smaller daubers and the blend in the masking is really going to allow me to create the scenes that I want. So don't be afraid to mask and use a variety of ink colors. I'm going traditional, so I have some reds, some greens, and then I'm using a kind of a buttery yellow color ink to create a golden effect for some of the stars and background elements. Once I'm finished with that first stencil, I'm going to move on to stencil 2, and that's going to have an etched 2 in the bottom right hand corner. I'll use the etched layering alignment guides and line that up, and again use some simple masking and ink blending and just keep on blending. I'm on to my third stencil now, which is the final layer, and I'm just completing that design. And here is my finished panel, and you can see how doing a bit of masking really makes this magical. But here is where the true wow factor comes in. I'm going to die cut that panel using that postage collage die. So now you can see it sitting there. It has kind of a postage-like edge to it, and you can use this panel whole as it is. And I do have another video using this panel just like this. But to really up that postage stamp look, I'm going to simply take my paper trimmer, line up those little dotted lines right down the center of my trimming blade, and cut these into 6 separate postage stamps instead of one background piece. Now you could piece these back together, or you could do what I'm going to do and just grab a handful of them. I think I used 3, and complete your card that way. I'm going to arrange these in my stamping platform onto an arch die that I've die cut from white cardstock. I'm going to arrange them the way I think I want them to be. Then I'm moving on to that Christmas Postage Collage stamp set that comes in this kit, and I'm going to stamp some elements. Some of these elements I have stamped directly over those stenciled stamp motifs. And I am going to also stamp some of these onto the background, so I have some background elements, and then I also have some of those stamps on top of my stenciled pieces. Once I have all of those background little elements stamped, I'm going to finish off my card by cutting some additional arches and just creating a simple shaped card. I die cut some of those Christmas postage collage stamps with the coordinating dies, popped those up, and this card is finished. Thanks so much for watching. Again, be sure to check out the LDRS Creative YouTube channel because I do have another card using the same kit in a different way. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.